Yes, we had a break. We had a break there. I don't know what caused the break, but there was a break in the live there, and I could not have reconnected. It's an issue with the service. There's a thunderstorm happening. I don't Let me make excuses for the internet service providers, man. They're providing very bad service. Okay, very bad service. So this happens from time to time. But let's continue. Okay, I have to continue, and I don't know what you would have missed, but I'm talking about the fact that Amanza Walter Desir started her party, the Action, what's it again? Forward Guyana. When you talk about Forward Guyana, I also made an example about when I launched my party back in the day, PIMP, People's Initiative Movement Party, meant something. But Forward Guyana came out of a camp, PNC camp, that only dealt with backwardness, that only focused on poverty. And if I should talk to Miss Desir, the fact that she made her face appear amongst the group that destroyed Tushin, that created the public terror, and never once did she publicly condemn what they did to that hotel, the problems around the country with the looting and the burnings, didn't condemn it. But yet her platform seemed to be focused on security, crime. Now you want the attention of the Indians. You want the Indo-Guyanese to trust you. So you're coming out and you're talking about security. You're talking about crime in Guyana. You're talking about law and order now. But while you were there, as the shadow minister of foreign affairs, you're not concerned about how the rest of the world saw Guyana to impress upon your party and your leader to stop pushing racism, segregation, lies. You didn't use your influence then and come out and let the public see that, hey, you are not for this kinds of stuff. So people would pressure you to say, leave the party. You are a different person. You're not cut out for the PNC. No, you embraced all the stupidity. You justified and defended the corruption. You stood in support of this idea that the elections were rigged. Now you're trying to change your tone because you want to seduce a few Indians to vote away from the PPP on you. And then when you get a few seats, you run back to Big Daddy Norton. Yeah, they say once you go black, you don't go back. Well, Norton is black. So even though you try to get away from him, sometimes you might run back. You want them to trust you. You're talking about security now. Now, no, it won't happen. The Indians who will support you, Desir, are them dumb ones who usually support the AFC and the PNC. They're already there. Those are the ones who will, because they don't like Norton, so they'll come to you. But they need to understand coming to you is PNC. That's the strategy. I think it's Norton's idea. It's Aubrey Norton's idea. It's a genius idea to tell these people, like Amanza and the Muhammad guy, Start your political parties. Target the vulnerable Indians. Leave them blacks. Target the Indians. So if Muhammad can pull some Indian votes, Amanza can pull some Indian votes, they both will be pulling Indian votes from the PPP. Then, with the black votes that Norton will get for the PNC, they combine it and they talk about coalition. What coalition? You honestly think you'll have enough votes to put the PPP under pressure to collate with you? The PPP is the largest, strongest, most successful, vibrant, blessed party in Guyana. They don't need coalitions with anyone. The PPP stands a single Superman victory. The only people who are busy talking about coalition is the PNC. They're collating with themselves because all the votes that the AFC, this Guyana, was it Forward Guyana and this Mohammed Party and this others, who do you think they're vying for votes from? Who do you think they are vying for votes from? Black people, the ghettos. They have to look to the ghettos for votes. So they are taking votes from the PNC to give back to the PNC. Because all the coalitions, APNU, the coalitions, who are they? Who are their leaders? Who are their followers? Black people. You're forgetting, are you? Black people. This is why they can never, ever form a government. They're too divided. All these different names sit around the table. Chairman of the PNC, chairman of this, chairman of that, chairman of that. All Negroes. All Negroes. And their constituents are Negroes. They can't come together and have one leader for all the Negroes. No. They want 100 leader amongst a Negro population of 200,000. And you have the Indian population, 500,000. They have one leader. The blacks, 200,000, 100 leaders. The Indians, 500,000, one leader. This is why they are moving forward. This is why the PPP are building bridges, building roads, improving the lives of Guyanese, because they are not distracted with so many different leaders amongst themselves. One chairman, Ali, one general secretary, Jagdeo, one. Look at the PNC. You have the PNC, you have the PNCR, you have the APNU, you have the AFC, you have the WPA, you have the, what are the others? No, you have Forward Guyana, then you have that, some United something, then you have another, some United something, then you have another, some United something, and then you have another, some United something. 10. What does the PPP has? The PPP Civic. The PPP is Jagdeo. The PPP Civic is Ali. President, Vice President. Done. And them 10 Negro parties want to win. They're competing against themselves. The wife can't listen to the husband to tell her, she's telling him, oh, really? I'm an independent woman. I'm the shadow minister. I make my own money. You can't tell me shit. You don't order me. So she step out and start her own party. Typical women. Typical black women. They never stand in solidarity with the man. They want to do their own thing. No, you can do your thing. They're not going to stay and support him. They would go in opposition to him and break what he's trying to build. Instead of standing in solidarity to help him build, they separate and they spread the resources, divide the resources. And you wonder why the Negro family is always suffering from poverty. It's the woman. The woman. Always undermining the progress of the man. Always. See why the Indians are strong? You see why the Indians are strong? You see why a lot of black men, powerful black men, they're going after European women or white women, Indian women, and Chinese women. You know why? Because these women know their place. They know they need to stand besides the man and hold him up. Say, don't worry, honey, let's go, let's go, let's go. They wouldn't speak above his tone. They're not going to point their finger in his face. No, when he speaks, they listen. He feels like a king, so he gets the encouragement. He gets the boost. He gets the confidence because his woman don't break him, emasculate him to make him think she could do better. Negro women do that to their men, not Indian, Chinese, or white women. Black women fuck up black men like that. And here you have a typical case where the woman from the PNC, who is supposed to stay there and help put her differences aside, understand men would not let you lead them, especially not black men. What she thinks, even if Aubrey Norton did not ascend to the chairmanship, in the PNC, a woman will never be chairman. That's a man's party. That's a ghetto, thug life party, a gangster party that women will never rule. Never. They should get the memo. You want a chance to be at the top of something? There we go again. There we go again. Why do you always think because I'm Dr. Love, because I'm a sexologist, because I'm a professor in philosophy, because I talk about romance and I tell people how to enjoy their sex life, because I talk about the female anatomy, because about vagina, and because I say I'm a vaginologist, I'm a pussyologist, because I say all of that, whenever I make a reference to something that has to be on top, you think I'm talking about a woman on top of the man? You people are sick. You people have an issue with your mind. I'm a God-fearing man. Not everything I talk about has to do with sex. You think because I'm doing this with my lips, it means I'm thinking about eating pussy? What's the matter with you people? I'm disappointed. So what? Yes. When I talk about on top, that's exactly what I mean. These black women, they want to dominate the man. They won't give him a chance to try and perform him on top. The fact that he can't keep up with their rhythm, they're saying, come on, baby, faster, faster. He's like, oh, fuck, man. I mean, come on, okay. Let me go on top. Turn over. Let me go on top. You know how much you're messing that man's ego up when you tell him that? To let you go on top? You're making him think that he's incapable of continuing the motion so you can reach your orgasm. You got to help yourself by going on top of him. It's ridiculous. But the other women, They're going to just relax and do their motion underneath to help him, make him feel like a king. They're going to grab him and bring him closer so he can connect with that clitoris, their clitoris to his pelvis, and closer, and they tell him deeper so he can go closer, and then it connects. Then they're going to move slowly and slowly, and the friction, and he feels like, wow, he's doing it on top. But the black women know, they tell you like it is. Wait. You're at the bottom like some bitch. She's at the top, looking down at you like you're a loser. Instead of standing, laying there motionless, pretend to be a virgin, pretend to be ignorant and inexperienced, she wants the man to know that she got it. I got it, baby. Don't worry. I got it. It is emasculating for a man. Now you're the PNC, you step aside. You're going to start your own party. How you expect Norton to have an erection after that? You have emasculated the man. The man is already ugly. He has insecurities already. Now you're going to go open a party and take all the people that made sense with you. Don't be impressed, Amanza. These men are following you, you think, because you're smart? Don't let me get into the whole details. Don't let me get there. They're not following you because they think you're smart or they think you'll make a good leader. No. They think you are in heat. And they do like what all the street dogs do. Run behind the female because she's in heat. They might stand a chance. 100 street dogs behind one female in heat. So they see all this masculinity in you. Oh, she's in heat. Just go and join the PPP. They'll forgive you for your racism. Ali will forgive you. Jack Dio doesn't criticize you that much. He'll forgive you. They want you there. You can be reformed. You can be changed, re-educated, baptized. Go to the PPP. You're gonna break the PNC with your party, and all you can do is pull the black votes. The black people votes. That's what you will pull, and you're pulling it from the PNC because those black people that have subscribed to the PPP, they don't have time with you. They heard you when you went down there and touched it. They heard you all those years, never condemning crime, never condemning riots, never condemning protests. They heard you. Now you want to come play a saint? You're talking about decency and the crocodile tears? What did I say the other day? Didn't I talk about crocodile tears with black people? Didn't I say that? I said it, right? I said it. Crocodile tears and black people. I know these people. I'm Indian. Understand that. I identify as Indian. You see, I like rich people. I like smart people. People with degrees, no criminal records, people who are peaceful, people that has money and power. I am a sucker for power. I want power. I like power. I worship power. I'm a junkie for power. So I will only be associated with people like that, Indian people, because I need the power. Power brings money. Power brings influence. That's what I want. And the only people that has it are the Indians. That's why I identify as Indian. So when you see me powerful, don't call me a Negro. Don't tell me I'm your brother. I'm not your brother. I'm not. So when I say you black people, I mean you black people. All the stuff you encouraged. Now you're a saint. Look at this Bible skello. This hideous person that should be in prison not less than 5 years. You have not criticized him. You are still a part of the PNC when they secured a lawyer for that thing. For that thing, you came out of the PNC after the fact, woman. You push conspiracy theory around this Adriana, this child. There I go again. Anyway, you entered protest on that matter. You stood there in the party while you put your credibility and associate your name as a shadow minister to support Babel Skello, who cost the largest group in Guyana their goddess. It is your contributions to the PNC, your financial contribution, that is going towards paying a lawyer for that thing. You didn't condemn that. Your party justified his actions, call it freedom of speech. Your party, the PNC, you were there, or you're saying that's why you left? You people need those Negro votes. So even if it's against your conscience, you have to drink and get high and come out and support these things, because power is beautiful, even if you have to do ugly to get it. Now you want people to vote for you, a woman raised under the PNC, carry the fruits of the PNC. You think people think that you're different? Madam, you're not different. You're black from the PNC. You're always a PNC. You want to prove that you are not racial? Don't go looking for attention to start your own party, to get poor people to fund you. There we go again. Go fund me. Here we go. Here we go. Go fund me. Forward Guyana, go fund me page. Help free Guyana, a better future. But for you to help, you have to fund me. Who is funding me? Why can't I have that? You see why I have to be with the rich people? Because I am too arrogant and egotistical to have a GoFundMe. Rich people have to fund me. They have to sponsor me. They have to say, hey, doc, you know what? I'm sending you a check. I'll give you $10,000. The rich has to do that. This is why I have to hang out in the PPP camp, because that's where the blessings are. God likes beauty. God don't like ugly. That's why he doesn't like Aubrey Norton. So, Miss Desir, take yourself to Freedom House, man. Enough with the whole drama thing. Running around and doing fundraising and all that kind of nonsense. They ain't gonna give you money from that GoFundMe for that child. You don't get money from there. They're fighting amongst themselves. You won't get anything from that. Take the pride out, man. Don't humiliate yourself. Then you got to take your ass to America there and beg those Negroes that is living on welfare. They'll give you their welfare checks. That's not what Trump gave them welfare for. The welfare checks they'll have to give to you. Just go to the PPP. Go to the PPP. Ask for forgiveness. I can help. President Ali, if you're watching, not President Ali, he's busy. Vice President Jagdeo, can you please extend a warm hand of shake to Miss Desir? Forgive her. She did a lot of dumb stuff. Black women usually do dumb stuff. But let them get some roti and some curry and some hot dal, some chutney, choka. some curry, some chutney bacandal. A woman come up from India, tell me she don't want this soca, want to sing a verse in Hindi. She got hold of my guitar, then start to deliver. This is what it sound like to me. This is what it sound like. Yeah, I mean, only your like this is what it sound like to me. Johnny, Johnny, blah, blah, blah. The ERC sent me a message. I'll read it. Hold a second. Uh, ERC. Give me a minute. Okay. If you can see, can you make that out? Okay. Can you get that there? Yeah. It says ERC Guyana. I'm reading it to you. It's a cheap phone. There they're going to go again. Yeah, you have a cheap phone. You're talking about Indian this, Indian that. Why can they buy your phone? Believe me, they will. They will. Wait, you'll see. The ERC, Ethnic Relations Commission, Guyana. I'm using what I'm seeing here. If it's not the ERC, then it's their problem. But they contacted somebody, the ERC messenger. Dear Mr. Warner, the Ethnic Relations Commission, ERC, has taken note of your social media post dated 11th April 2025. I did a lot of, anyway. Given the content of the post and views expressed, the Commission is interested in engaging with you to better understand your perspective. We believe that open dialogue of this nature is essential in fostering mutual understanding and addressing matters relevant to our mandate. We kindly invite you to visit the ERC office located at 66 Peter Rose and Anira Streets, Queenstown, Georgetown. Between Monday, Thursday, blah, blah, blah. Should you wish to reach out prior to your visit, please feel free to contact us via, they gave their WhatsApp number, they gave their office number. We are looking forward to hearing from you and thank in advance for your cooperation. Yeah. Village Voice. La Leon, was it La Leon? Le Leon Sol, the guy who asked this ERC to sanction me. That's them sanctioning me, asking me to go. They would like to have a dialogue with me to give them ideas as to how they should run the organization. The ERC. All the information is there. I would address the ERC now, right now. This is my address to you. Clean the house you have. Your mandate should be first to root out racism within the ERC. because it is public knowledge that your membership spoke out against an Indian man representing the ERC, which is predominantly black people. Deal with that first. Secondly, do your publications to condemn publicly, condemn the massacres that took place under the Burnham regime. Go back to that time. Condemn it. All the Indians that were murdered, condemn it. That is what you need to do. Solve all those cold cases. Fight for the compensation to the families, the children who lost their parents to the murderous act of Forbes Burnham and the PNC during those years. That is what I want you to focus on. Let them be compensated. Reparations for the Indians who suffered. Those who are alive now, their parents and grandparents were killed. In this generation, deal with that. Condemn all the acts of racism, discrimination that has occurred and continues to occur against the Indian population in Guyana via government ministries and agencies. Condemn that. Recently, as the riots 2020, all them pundits from the PNC that you know they are the PNC, from Lynchcott, let me call their names: Mark Benchcott, Rickford Burke, David Hines, Melissa Atwell, all those Negroes that continue and consistently spew violence, racism, attacks against the Indians. Condemn them publicly. Engage them publicly. They called for the burning of Linden. Mark Benchcott called for the burning of Linden. Condemn that. Condemn all the racist attacks on the president, the vice president. Condemn that. Condemn recently the lies that were spread and pushed and continue to be pushed against the owner of that double-day hotel in Tushin. Condemn and ask and call for the compensation for the hotel owner, loss of income. Push for that. Push for him to be compensated. Get justice for him and his family. Push for the Chinese that continues to be harassed and robbed by the Negroes. Condemn that. Let them have compensations. You are not there to represent the rights of black people. You are there to make sure that the ethnic groups respect each other. Respect each other. Not for them to work together. Respect each other. I don't want them to work together. No. You hear what I said? Let the blacks work themselves, the Indian work themselves. Let them stay separate. I want that. Separate. Then you can identify who are the troublemakers. Then you can identify who are making an effort to better Guyana. Going all the neighborhoods where the blacks are, ERC, going all the neighborhoods where are predominantly black people, talk to them. Talk to them. Let them start respecting the Indo-Guyanese. Talk to them. ERC. And most recently, This Babel skello guy, how long did it take you to come out and condemn his actions and his criminal behavior against an entire group on their religious sanctity, his blasphemous rhetoric against a sacred goddess? Not where it's not unique to Guyana. Hinduism is an international, worldwide religion. Every country on the continent of this planet has Hindus. Every country. The largest populations being China and India. China and India. He and his stupidity, his Negro slavish stupidity, with chains still in his brain. His brain is on the lock and key, and his ugly face blatantly disrespected the sanctity of those people's religion. How long after did it take you, ERC, to condemn it? How long after? When the charges were laid? When you couldn't pretend anymore? I don't want to engage with you. I don't want to sit around the table with a bunch of Negroes pretending that they like me. I am not interested. I am not interested. Do all the things that I just suggested you do, then I'll be impressed. In the meantime, stop being a hypocrite and find other things to do. Open a church. Because the ERC, in my opinion, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. Who is funding you? The government? If the government is funding you, the government should take the money that they're giving you, ERC, and they should invest it in the fucking palms on breakdown. Ministry of Social Services, Minister Vidya Persaud, the palms, the old folks' palms. You forgetting that you, with age, trust me, you have no idea what the future holds for any of us. None of us know. Do you know how many people in that palms never thought they would end up there? Because their lives were going so good, they think that, oh, they're indispensable. They have money, they have friends, they have, yeah. They didn't think they would end up at the palms to be treated like dogs. But they're there, neglected, abandoned. They're treated like they're homeless. You would think they're junkies and nobody wants them. They're scorned. That's how the people at the palms are being treated. ERC, go take a look. Go take a look. You're spending time on my videos. I have been this way forever, ever. I always talk against crime and black stupidity and bullyism. Always. I've always talked about it. Do your research. Find out who Dr. Love is. I've always had a platform against these things. This is nothing new. It's disappointing that it's still happening. Get your asses down to the palms at breakdown. Pressure the government, the Ministry of Human Services, Vidya Persaud. Aren't you a doctor? Aren't you a doctor, woman? Vidya Persaud, aren't you a doctor? What is the oath of doctors? What is the oath that doctors take? Where is your compassion for the older folks? Or you wouldn't get old. You wouldn't grow old. Yeah, you're not going to be Minister of Social Services again. But in the meantime, do some good while you are still there, Vidya Persaud. Do some effing good, man. Go to the palms. Check these old people's homes. Look at the children's homes. Just do some fucking thing, man. Just help these people. President Ali, you're building all these hospitals. You're building all of these roads. Massive infrastructure. Everything is infrastructure. Everything is infrastructure. This is why you have Aubrey Norton saying you can't eat infrastructure. Yeah, his pea brain says that. But you're giving him the reasons for that, because if he used the situation at the Palms, if Aubrey Norton uses the situation that these pensioners, before you came into power, President Ali, people were waiting for their pensions. They applied since in the PNC time. Indian people, they were looked away from. Since 2015 or whatever back they applied, during the PNC government, nobody looked at them. Now another government comes and you're still looking away. A lot of these people are at the Palms. A lot of the people who apply for their pensions and can't get their pensions, all this extra money you're giving to the senior citizens, they are not getting it. They are not getting it. For heaven's sake, man. Ministry of Social Services, Ministry of Human Resource, get your ass down to the Palms, go to the NIS, check the records, check the applications, do your investigation while you still have a short time left as a minister. Do some good. Leave with some pride. Leave with some pride. Guyanese want to eat. These old folks can't go do security work. A lot of them can't walk. They have so much health issues. Their children turn their backs on them. They pay their fair share. They work, they pay their taxes. The government is supposed to take care of them. They are not going to be jamming the traffic up on the new bridge, on the Irfan Ali River Bridge. The senior citizens will not be making traffic accidents and causing traffic problems. They just want to retire in peace, to have their 2 meals a day, to have a proper facility where they can wash their clothing, where they can shower. That's all they want. They don't want to bother anybody. Take care of them. You will get old eventually. All of you. They are discriminated against. A large percentage of the people who are discriminated against in Guyana are the Indians, the Indo-Guyanese. The PNC did hell to them. They suffered how many years? Massacre, marginalization, racism, can't access basic public service. Now you are tricking and cheating them from their pension. The old folks' retirement home, they can't even get a decent meal. Go visit the fucking home. Go to the Palms, check all of them. Minister, you go. Don't send people. You go. Look at the situation. You're always sending people. Go there. Stop taking pictures with judges and these elite. They're not important. Their retirement is coming too. Take care of your senior citizens. Because elections day, you're going to send buses to take them to vote for you. Do your job. And I mean what I'm saying. I believe in the power of the universe. I believe in the power of the universe. I mean what I'm saying. I don't give a darn who has political influence, who is popular. I'm least impacted in that so-called reality. If I say the universe has a plan, and if President Ali, if you do not take care of the seniors, the children of Guyana, and the security of the good citizens of Guyana, I don't care who is there. Nandalal, Bandalal, I don't care who is there. Which billionaire or millionaire, I don't care who is there. Like I said before, the universe decides, not politicians. In my heart, I am pleading for President Ali and his government to stop pussyfooting around, take care of the security of the Guyanese people, take care of your old folks, the children. The universe might give you a third term, but if you don't, I'm running for president in 2030, and I'll win. I'm not going to say it if it's not going to be possible. I'm going to win 2030. But if you do your job in your next term and stop putting these losers as ministers, I don't want to be minister, don't worry. I'm not interested. I'm not taking orders from anybody. If I can't be president, fuck it. I don't want to be minister. I'm not taking orders from nobody. I'm giving the orders. So I'm saying right now, if you don't step up and take care of the security of Guyanese, take care of those old folks that raised that country, that built that country, I'm running in 2030. I'm running. And all them Indians, all them East Indians, and them good Negroes that you turning your back on, they're going to vote for me. They will. So don't give me a reason. I'm begging you, provide for the citizens, take care of the citizens. Okay? Don't risk it to Aubrey Norton or the PNC. There is no other hope than the PPP. Don't make it a talking point. It's a fact. There is no other hope for Guyana than the PPP. Step up. Make the cane cutters' lives great again for the first time. Make the people healthy. Take care of the senior citizens. Renovate those old people's homes. Give them modern amenities. Help them. Save them. Don't be distracted with Manza and Amanza. Don't worry that. Let them compete for the ghetto votes. Don't worry about that. And this Mohammed guy, don't bother with that. They don't make a difference. They don't make a difference. They're unimportant, irrelevant. Who matters is your base. Your base, President Ali, they matter. Not the PNC. And ERC, don't contact me again. Don't contact me again. Do what I tell you to do, and we're good. We're good. Okay? Until next time. Have a good day. See you again on the next live. That is here on YouTube. Share the live. I apologize for the previous one. It was some shitty internet. But this one seemed to went a bit smoothly. But thanks again. I got to change it. But anyway, bye now.